take this sick baby for a spin and see what it's got. Feels really smooth. I love the acceleration. You can really feel the power and really hear the engine like growling. The rear of the Rav4 has plenty of room. There's a pocket on the inside of the rear door for cargo. There's a fantastic light. That is a great safety feature if you're trying to see things and you need to be safe. There's a tab right here that you can pull and it will unfold a door which will reveal another storage cavity, but then you can unfold it again and it will actually sit up on its own to reveal even more of the storage cavity. And then you can actually take this and completely remove the entire cover, completely exposing the rear cavity. Then you can take this and look, another cavity. Watch how convenient this is. There's a tab here, there's a seat there. Tab, seat. Pull tab, seat, go bye-bye. This is probably a good time to test out really see what the brakes are made of. So here we go, and we'll try to hold the camera still. Fantastic brakes. That was really good. The brakes are really responsive and very brakey. I've just applied the brakes again and they feel, when I did it the second time just now, it felt even more brakey-ish. So the brakes are good. Then the steering, right now I'm going around this corner. Really responsive. All right, here goes our turning circle. Watch this turning radius. I mean, it feels like it'll turn on a dime. Very turny. The little mark right here on the outside of that dial on the left, as it sits, allows you to know what position you're in. So having it all the way to the left is vent only. The dot here begins to move the fan direction into vent and foot. That is vent and foot fully. Foot. Defrost and foot. Defrost. Fan speed 1, 2, 3, 4. AC on, off, and heat and cool. All the way to the left is the maximum cool. The white in between is kind of a comfortable temperature if you want it a little bit cooler in the winter but a little bit warmer in the summer. That's the in between. That's how you change the temperature. AC allows you to have cool air in the summer. You can also actually run your AC in the winter time even if it's on heat, and that will actually keep your windows nice and clear, defrosted very well. That is your rear defrost for the back window. That's recirculate. That essentially gives you an extra fan speed in the summertime. Do not run this in the wintertime, otherwise it will actually cause your windows to fog up. It has an engine that's powered by gasoline. It has dual VVTi and a container with heat. There is a battery. I'm gonna punch it for the acceleration feel right now. Oh yeah, You can probably feel that. Let's really put it through its paces right here. All right, now I do have my seatbelt on right now, so oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's really good. Yeah, this is the real deal here. This is a great performing machine. We'll test the windows and we'll test the window performance, the power window. Can you hear that? Oh yeah. On the dash, in the center console here, you have your radio, your climate control system, your clock, locking center differential, and hazards. That's the way you cut your hazards on and off. Locking center differential. And whenever I just pressed that, I saw that icon up here on the dash. Radio here, power volume, that cuts it on. Turning it controls the volume up and down, right and left. Tuning is right here, so you can change the station. When you find the station you want to listen to, you can memorize it on 1 through 6. You press and hold, wait for the beep, and you have FM 1, that's 1 through 6. You have FM 2, another 1 through 6, so you can memorize up to 12 FM stations. You have AM and SAT. AM switches to the AM bandwidth. Pressing it again, if it had satellite, you would see the satellite radio displayed here. Disc and auxiliary, pressing disc allows you to listen to the CD that is in the CD player right now. Pressing auxiliary allows you to utilize the auxiliary port here in the center console down behind the gear shifter. Clock is right here, and you have hour and minute, and you can arrange the time there. Here's cruise control for you. I can press the end of that stalk and that will actually cut the cruise control feature on. It does not activate it yet. Whenever I get to the speed that I want to cruise at, I press down. That's why it says set. While I'm driving, I can actually use this to speed up and to slow down. I can take this stalk and press it up. Pressing it up once allows me to speed up by 1 mile per hour. That would be 2. That would be 3. Or I can press and hold and speed up in 5 mile per hour increments. At that point, if I wanted to speed up and set the speed for the new speed I'm at, I just press down and it will set it at that new speed. Where it says cancel, I can pull it towards me. That will cancel cruise control, but it will not actually cut cruise control off. That just temporarily will disable the cruise control feature. I can cut the feature off by pressing the off button, and that's what actually cuts the cruise control off. Your gauge brightness for your dash lights, for your speedometer, is controlled here. I can roll it down and that will lower the light level. I can roll it up and I'll feel it stop, and that's a high setting, but it's not the highest. I can press it again all the way up, and that's the highest setting for the lights on my dash for the speedometer. Window switches, lock and unlock the doors, lock and unlock access to the power windows. When I press that in, there is no access at the other windows to open the windows. That closes everybody off. That locks and unlocks the doors. You have your power windows here. That says auto because inside of the switch there's a little bit of a catch to where I can press it and it'll stop manually, or I can press it down all the way and engage that catch and it will automatically continue to go down or up. Headlights and turn signals are here. The little dash right here, mark, allows me to cut the headlights off. That's parking lights, headlights on. brights on. If I push it forward, if I pull it back, it cuts the brights off. By pulling this stalk toward me once and not fully engage it, flashes the brights. Turn signal to the right, turn signal to the left. Your dash has a tachometer on the left, speedometer in the middle, and temperature and fuel reading on the right. I can press the little stalk here for odometer and trip. There's trip A, there's trip B, and there's the odometer on the vehicle, how many miles it has total. I can go back to trip A and press that stalk in again, and it will clear trip A in case I need to start a new trip. I can press display right here on the steering wheel, and it will allow me to access the box here that's in the speedometer. And when I press that display button, I have average economy or average miles per gallon, temperature outside, instant miles per gallon. And if any of these had numbers in them, like if that instant miles per gallon had a number in it, I could actually go to it and press display and hold it down and reset that. Hey, thanks so much for watching the video on the Toyota RAV4. I know this video was a little bit more edgy than the videos I normally do, especially with the driving. I normally don't do a drive on the vehicles, especially drive it that hard and that fast. But, you know, sometimes you have to see the capabilities of these things, and this one sure does not disappoint. Thanks so much for watching again. I hope that you will subscribe. Remember to share this video with everybody that you know. Have a great day and enjoy the ride.